Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world, and we're back to continue our playthrough of Phoenix Point, the Year 1 edition, featuring the Corrupted Horizons DLC. And we gathered together at our main base to send the team down to the unexpected emergency mission. Let's get in here and see who we're taking. We're going to take the Incorruptible, our strongest team, and I'm doing that just because I've never done this mission before, so I want to have all my options at my disposal. Then we will pair those 6 soldiers up with the Forsaken Bravery, and also take out Mika Exsaint and Neithral Necro to the team. We do have a couple promotions that have happened since we last checked, so let's get Simon promoted. And you are up to level 4, and you probably would make a nice extra. So we're developing potential for a lot of stick dudes here, but what I'm going to do initially before cross-classing, I think it's more important to get willpower up for you so you can be an excellent fine trooper for us going forward when we start using you on a more regular basis. Let's get Mika also here. You're probably going to be a standard heavy, but gee, a heavy sniper? I think what we're going to do is also do the same thing for you before we decide and make up our final mind on a cross class. We're going to spend on the will and keep you going that way. The other thing we're going to spend on as a heavy, you need to usually carry a bunch of different things more so than others. We're going to add your strength. So there we go. We've got the upgrade there. What I want to do though is take a look at a couple things here before we get out and leave. One of those is Jill Valentine. I'm thinking we're gonna borrow one of your pieces of equipment before you leave. Let's unequip you with that grenade launcher for the moment, since you're not going on this mission right away, and let's give it to our heavy who is going. Whoops, we don't need to change your look, Mika. We just need to give you. Let's get this out of the way, and let's add that in. And that's a little heavy for you. So we're going to dip into the pool just so you aren't slowed down, and we can go just like that. So that gives us a couple different grenade options here on the team. I don't think there's any other equipment I'm feeling necessary. Neithral, you have a nice. We do have one weapon on the whole team that's just Phoenix Point, but I don't mind having one of those. The rest are all Synedrian on the snipers. We have shotguns. We have Synedrian for aim, and I don't think we need to really change. We also have this that we'll be able to increase the ammo for when we go out, now that we can make our own ammo. So I think we're well equipped as far as variety of weapons to go out on this one. So let's get out here and fly those 2 ships down, and then we'll come back after this mission. Hopefully it's successful, and we will load then up the Foghorn Leghorn that we're going to send out against the gift. We're still in just fine time with 2 days to go, so we can afford to do it in this manner. Incorruptible, you're the first one flying down here. And what did we say? Forsaken Bravery, you're the follow-up. And there is the unexpected emergency. Let's get our other vessel there before we jump on in and see about getting this started. We also have some new personnel available. Let's just take a look at what recruits we have. A regular assault, I'm not interested right at the moment. We may, just because I usually end up hiring up to around 25, but we'll hold off. Could be cross-class. Well, there's some options there. We'll think about potentially hiring, but we aren't going to do it. It just wasn't a you got to hire this person feeling for me. And let's keep going.
Research complete.
Oh, we got some more funds from the worm egg. Well, that would pay for our hire right there, other than the armor. Alright, here we are. The unexpected emergency. According to the distress call, unknown Pandoran specimens are attempting to escape. bringing with them an unknown virus strain. Our goal is to prevent that from happening and secure the lab to prevent the virus from spreading. So we can take out our team of 8, and guess what? We have a team of 8. Let's just take a look at everybody's equipment, make sure we are fully equipped, and then we'll be able to get going. We do have the ability here. Your will's pretty decent. I think we're going to pop in some speed for this mission on you, Michael Romanov. Max, we're looking good for you. Actually, we'll do the same for you. Get some real speed dudes on there so we have a variety. We're going to have some heavies for jet jumping. We're going to have some speed dudes just to move around the map that way. And then we got plenty of snipers to do some heavy damage, piercing through any armor that might be out there against us on the map. We're also going to make sure ammo is loaded up where possible too. I don't think we had any of those issues back here, no. So let's keep moving. You, Takeda, you're fully equipped. A little bit of healing. We have the neural pistol if we should need it. You're maxed out on your willpower. And I'm going to spend that on strength just so we can get you some more weapon options down the road. I take that back. We're picking up Sniperist. I thought about it too. I know your comments were leaning towards Sniperist. I also, in between episodes, had been leaning towards a Sniperist. And we're going to pick it up right before this mission so we have some extra damage output available for this mission. Shane, Marine Grunt Vanson, you're looking fine, and we'll keep you at this level at this point, although if we do end up I still haven't decided yet for you. How much is in this clip? 22 shots, I think we're okay. Callum, we definitely want to carry extra ammo for you, and because the Phoenix, that's the drawback to the Phoenix Point weapons, is they don't carry quite as large a clips, and we definitely don't want you running out of ammo. So there is your go there. We're going to give you a little shot of strength to also make that possible. In fact, we'll give you 2 shots of strength so you don't have to worry about not being able to carry enough in the future. And let's keep going. Onslaught might be good to deal with you on this one, but we'll hold off. Mika, we definitely have you here. Oh, you know, the other thing I would like to get switched out with you is upgraded other weapon, but that means we have to go back in and switch it out with somebody. I'd rather have you not have the independent weapon, so we're gonna take away the independent weapon. So one more thing I forgot to do back at base. We'll take care of it right now since we can. And we have that ability. Jill Valentine, sorry to strip you down. You'll get it all back at some point. No, we don't need to change your look. I just need to do this. Now it's in our stores. Now we can go back to the mission and continue outfitting everybody. Now we'll get down here to you, Mika. And this is what we were wanting to do. So you are fully equipped there with a better weapon by far. And then Nathral, we're definitely going to give you... In fact, I'm going to get you up to 12 as far as willpower goes. We're eating into a little bit of our team SP, but I think it's an important mission. We want to make sure it's successful. We want to survive this one in fine fashion. In fact, I'll give you a little extra boost since we're looking at pretty decent accuracy with you. It's only 10% damage. We'll hold off. We'll keep the accuracy for this round. We'll see if we come back to regret this or not. So the team is ready. We're ready to get out there. We're ready to make this happen. I think we got some good things ahead of us here. Let's make sure we can survive this mission. It's our first time doing it, so if I seem hesitant right at the moment, I always am before a fun new mission. It was the same way for the gift last playthrough. All items on this battlefield will be automatically recovered after mission success. And let's focus on mission success. We'll see you down there. All right, here we are. Let's take a look at what we see. We see a sound cue there, and that's the only thing we quote-unquote see right now. We have a turret here we could activate, which might not be a bad opening move. Other than that, what else have we got going down here? Looks like this. What is our mission? Reboot. So I assume that's where we have to reboot the security system from. Right there. That's my assumption. And kind of looking around the map, that's really the only initial clue we have. So, we're going to send you, Michael. We're going to do it on a dash. See if we see anything on the way.
Time to step up.
And we've spotted our first enemies right here. Triton and non-weapon bearing Acheron back here with not a ton of hit points, but he's not necessarily a single shot kill. And of course a Triton isn't either. We're going to send you up here. And you have a lot of will. So I'm kind of feeling like if I set you here, we're not really in cover, but I also have snipers that can move forward and help finish these guys off. So let's just do it here without spending will. I have a feeling we're going to need it later on.
Proceeding.
And you stopped. What do? We see that guy, or we saw some. Oh, another turret. What do you know? Maybe. Well, it's too late now. Did we even move? Now it's hard to know. Did we move? So if I do my rapid movement now, I guess we'll just have to not necessarily activate that turret this time. Let's just come in here right now and activate this one. And this is what I originally was planning to do. Is let's see what our shots are.
Ready to rock.
And I think we'll start out on this guy that's farthest away, just because our snipers, it'll give them a more solid target close up to work on with their 2 shots. So let's do this and see if we can't do some hurt to the Acheron, the opening volley of this mission. Good start. Now we have to follow up somehow nicely. And that we can't go into that pool, so that's nice to know. And this guy, we have to worry, is there windows? There's windows and doors he can come out and jump down from. So it would be nice to maybe, you know, we don't know if he has weapons, what he has. So let's try popping you here so you have cover against that guy, Utakeda. And it'll allow us to take 1 shot. Since we're only going to have 1 shot anyway, let's check it out and let's not use the quick game, hopefully. What kind of torso? Regeneration? Yeah, so we can center in this way for our first shot. And then Callum, where can we get you? Well, we can hide you right behind you, do the same exact thing with your non-Synedrian weapon and see how that goes for us. Similar chances to hit. Let's hope we don't hit the gun. And we dropped our first enemy. Now we got to try and find a way to finish off the old Acheron brute. And we've got 2 snipers left. Now you're at a pretty good distance here. But I think I kind of want you in cover. Will you have enough to step back if I move this way for you? Or maybe we go this way, do the quick aim, then we can move to cover after that. Why don't we try that? Or is this pole going to be too much in the way? All these big unknowns we don't know. But we'll be able to check it before we have to take the shot. Yeah, the pole's in the way. So we definitely need to do a sidestep. We're going to do the quick aim and hope we can get into cover after that.
Aiming.
Much cleaner shot for us. Let's see if we can take him out. Okay, 2 enemies down. We can't quite get to specific cover, so we'll just move forward. And next, we're going to try setting some overwatch against this guy. And Marine Grunt Vanson, you are the one remaining to do that. Can we do this from a position of cover? That's full cover, so I don't think you'd be able to really step out to do that. So we're going to try coming over here. Try and get an angle over there with your overwatch against that guy coming out against us. There we got the window covered and the door covered. I kind of like that. And then we got the jet jumpers. Now I'm debating now with you, Max. We could definitely dash you over to here, say, and then still be able to do Overwatch, and then we're in range with the 2 of you to activate another turret for us. So why don't we look at doing that? We'll pop you here. Oh, we found some. Do we have a shot on the Mind Fragger? That's a good thing to find, seeing as how we're probably within range of the Mind Fragger. Here's our most accurate weapon we have.
Ready to engage.
Do we have a clean enough shot? Absolutely not. It's low and behind. Well, you know what we do have an option for, and that is potential grenades going over in that direction. Can your grenades, Mika, make it that far?
Watch this.
Not really. We could definitely step forward.
What's the plan?
Now we could definitely get that far with you, Joe Murata, with Boom Blast, but that's kind of a waste of Boom Blast in my mind. So I think we're going to play the game with the Mind Fragger. We have others who can get over there if we need to help you out, Max.
What's our move?
And the other option is back off. Overwatch or back off, but then we don't know. Will there be other enemies? That's something we have to worry about. I assume there's going to be more than your average amount of enemies on this story mission, just like there was on the gift. We're going to, since I don't have amazing shot, we're just going to keep it close range and try to pick off the Mind Fragger that way, if it does come towards us. And then if it doesn't come towards us and kind of heads over towards Michael Romanov, we kind of have Overwatch over on that side too. So let's give this a go. And Joe Murata, I'm kind of tempted to see, do we have... We can't reach any nice tall buildings in a single bound, so I think what we'll do is reposition with that in mind for next turn. It means we won't have any Overwatch from these guys, but we're at least in cover from that.
I'm going in.
Since I don't have an immediate need or use for Boom Blast, I'm going to bring you over here, Mika. Kind of the same thought process for you. And that's just about our turn here. You're done, Joe Murata. You're done. What we might as well do is a little bit of pistol overwatching, because we own it. But we'll kind of thread the needle in between these guys to do our pistols there.
I'm here.
Kind of the same process here, I guess. Or we'll keep it wide. This time. It's not going as far anyway. What are the odds we're going to hit somebody in the back with our pistol, right? And you don't have as good a pistol for that range, so we're not going to have our last sniper on pistol overwatch. And I think that's our turn. I'm putting it off because I'm nervous. What's going to happen next? Let's find out. Holy smokes! Can we say reinforcements? The only nice thing about those reinforcements is they are slightly grouped up, maybe? Now there's Overwatch we barely hit. We hit more of the banister than we did the actual... Oh! You got some paralysis through your armor, and he disappears. Holy, that's not good. That is not good. We don't need a heavy like you, Utakeda, paralyzed. So the Overwatch paid on the Mind Fragger. That's a good thing. And we got more threats from the other side. Ho! These guys are coming ready for a fight. I'll tell you that. Aha. Wouldn't it have been nice? So apparently the turrets shoot on their own. I imagine, but I don't really, we didn't really have, or did we? Did we have? Got to remember that for future. If we have a technician on this, I imagine then we'd have those remote control capabilities potentially on some of these turrets. That's something to keep in mind for in the future on this mission. So we can control those turrets and shoot at what we want them to shoot at. Now this guy has low hit points, so you could easily take care of him by coming over here and quick aiming Shane Vanson. That covers this side.
I'm going.
Thank goodness grenades don't blast for super amounts of damage. And that takes him out. Let's start heading you back with everybody else, so we don't get too spread out. Now we got to worry about the mob over here. Well, we do have one answer for the mob right here. Even though it's not Boom Blast, it's definitely something we can do. Mika, right in here to start weakening this rush of reinforcements that are coming towards us. And that's just what a good grenade should do. Bleeding 40, not bleeding at all because you have a lot of armor, but we stripped a lot, and bleeding 30, none of which will die from bleeding. So we need to bring some more shots to the game, some more shots to the party, and I'm worried about the guy in the back, although it's only a 127, so do we have options? We have options to kill this guy. So if these two, if our two assaults were to run up with our shotguns, I'm feeling like our shotguns can take these two guys out. Especially with his legs damaged, we can focus right in there. That means a sniper would have to take this guy out, which is very doable, I should think. Question is, how many more enemies are we going to be dealing with? And that's going to put us in potential weird spots here, but we're going to do it. Dash up here.
Pushing on.
We don't see anybody new. Just that guy way back there, and he's an actually decent cover against other snipers here we may free up.
I'm listening.
And we definitely do not have the movement to be able to. I wonder, is that the question is that two full movements if we have a chance to do Boom Blast over here to at least damage him? And then do I have anybody else that can get over there to gain line of sight? So that's somebody I don't want to leave, and we're gonna hope after a Boom Blast, but unfortunately I'd have to do that shot from farther back, and that makes his cover better. Do I have anybody with better movement? Yes, I do. Kellum. You have a lesser weapon, but you also have dash. So your job is to dash so we can still get a shot on this guy after the boom blast. So we're going to double dash you, as a matter of fact. I don't know if I'm thrilled about having you potentially in the open over here, but we don't see anybody else at the moment. So we're going to take that chance. We don't hear anybody else at the moment, so we're going to take that chance. And I like that angle a hell of a lot better. To maybe wrap it up after a boom blast. We better find out right now if I can do a boom blast. And yes, we do just have that ability right here. So let's hope the boom blast, let's hope this grenade can be as effective as the last one was over on the other side of the map.
Success.
Oh, he disappears? Does he have the disappearing thing? Oh, I meant we should have checked that first. Now, let's do your quick aim, Callum. Oof. It is Pain Chameleon, though, so I definitely am going to hit that next, unless we seem to be able, into this leg that's damaged, get enough extra damage without the armor that's there to just be able to kill him. So we're gonna try to kill him. That was fortunate. So that worked out just like we wrote it up. No stress. I didn't doubt it for a second. Now we're going to continue moving over here. And I'm not going to spend the dash because I feel, well, we'll be okay right here. Let's pop you in right here. Pull out the magic shotgun. Blast him in a soft spot and take him out.
Scratch one.
One down. We'll move you into cover just in case there's something else we aren't aware of. So we want to do the same thing with you, Max, on this guy. How far does your dash get you to move? If I dash you here... Oh, and we already got this guy panicked. I'm going to dash you here to try and activate a turret for us. And then we should still get a close enough dash to be able to get over there.
Pushing on.
Notice how I make the... Oh, there's another turret down here we're going to have to get to ASAP. Let's do another dash. And I think a shot from back over here into that meaty leg is going to do us proud. Sure does. So we're clearing these guys off. Now I need one more sniper shot, although we could potentially save that sniper shot, but he's going to have to die anyway. But no, he's panicking, so we do not have to shoot him. He's going to panic, and then he'll bleed out. So we just saved ourselves some ammo. Ladies and gentlemen, so where do we have to get? We have to get here to reboot the security system. And how do we get in there? By going, it would appear that we can only go around through this door, which is through these closed gates. So it looks like we're going to be moving everybody over towards this side to get around. That seems to be our next area we have to get to. So let's do it in a way that we can have some cover, at least do some pistol overwatch.
Repositioning, prioritizing speed.
Oh, that's not even a step out. I don't even think that's going to give us much overwatch over here, but we'll still take it. Nathral, we're going to run you full.
Running.
I have a feeling a lot of this mission is about speed. We'll find out if I'm accurate or not. Let's get going here with overwatch. And Mika, you're a heavy. We're going to just run you out forward in the open. And is there any other pistol overwatch we need? That's everything we're aware of right now. So let's end our turn. Nice panic. Now he'll bleed out. We'll double check to make sure. And that's it. So that's all there was on this first round for us, huh? Okay. Yeah, yes, you are bleeding out. We wanted to make sure.
I'm ready.
So I guess the next job is to try and get over here as best as possible to activate yet another turret for us. Those turrets potentially could come in handy, I imagine. Since you are the closest, Max, and you are the one who hears it through the grapevine, right? So let's get you dashing. Uh-oh, we've spotted some more. We've spotted another. So we got to be careful about activating this particular weapon. So maybe we change and we want to bring you over here instead on your next dash if we can make it. We can just make it. Now let me check one more time before we do the dash. It says you can see him from here. Let's hope the step out is good, because we will have no wiggle room once we get there. Okay, enemies. Oh, there's two of them over there. Okay, we need help. We need support. Let's take a look at this weapon for our shot.
This better work.
And it's not bad. It's a regeneration torso, so he will not disappear on us. And we started. And his weapon wasn't scary. I think it was just the independent weapon. So if he starts moving over, if he moves all the way over here against us to take, he'll only get one shot with an independent. So I'm not as worried about your safety, Max. Let's find out, Michael. We should be able to get you here to get another nice shot over here. So let's do your double dash. It's through a fence, but that shouldn't block our shot, I wouldn't think. Let's take a look and confirm my thinking. Oh, it does say it blocks your shot. Look at that. We can see him. But we aren't getting anything to highlight. And we know what shots are like when we don't get a body part to highlight. Don't we? So if I can't shoot through it, Overwatch through it is essentially not smart either. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So what we can do is this. We have Onslaught. Don't want to overlook our abilities now, do we? We're just going to give Onslaught over here. And we'll have Max take the shot for you. And if we're lucky, we may have a hard time killing, but maybe we'll get him to bleed out. Well, doesn't look like that's going to be a possibility. 20 bleeding with 32 health. Now, do we have enough movement with a sniper? Not really. We could place Overwatch with a pistol by hustling your buns down here, you. And I don't think, what is his weapon? Yeah, and that takes 2 actions on this weapon, right? Isn't that? Oh, it's independent. I take it back. So it's just an independent little thing. So damage-wise, I'm willing to take the risk with those weapons. So we're going to bring you down here for pistol Overwatch. Anything better over here? Not. Well, yeah, let's bring you there.
Yes.
Or Nathral. No, you just don't have the mobility. So we're going to bring you here, you Takeda. Boom. And we could quick aim a pistol, but we don't see this guy. So we'll move you up now, Nathral, to this cover. And you have a pistol that will Overwatch down this way. We have you, Callum. You're the dashing one. I'm not talking about your looks. Let's get you running this way, because I don't want to use up all your will, because you're more valuable to, probably a little more valuable to me with your quick aim. Well, one option we have, if we're close enough, let's just take a peek. No, we're definitely not close enough for that. Do we have any will pickup points that would help us? No, but I think we will get up to a roof vantage point so we can see what else could be going on down here. The other question is this. Yeah, I don't think grenades, you don't have boom blasts, so the grenades aren't going to be far enough for you. Now we'll bring you to this decent cover right here. You're a heavy after all. And we're just out of range for Warcry, so we're just gonna park you there. Kellum, I don't think there's anything we really need to have you do. Joe Murata, unfortunately we can't move you one step out or we lose boom blast ability, and we can't jet jump you right now. Well, let's just see. Does our grenade... Oh, and we can't find out if our grenade would be able to... And we can't do we'd have to waste all that will for boom blast, so I just don't think that's something we can do right now. We're going to have to slow move you, Joe Murata. Unfortunately, that guy with the paralyzing thing really is costing us right now. We're going to move you in the shortest distance possible in that direction we have to go. That was a lot of words for what we just did.
Dashing ahead.
Zigzag can ramble, has his fair share of abilities to ramble. Does he not? Does he not? You, Takeda, let's overwatch with you.
I got this covered.
And we don't have anything I feel we need to overwatch with you, Shane, so let's just end our turn and see what happens. I hear swiping. Okay, he's working on... We have somebody working on computer equipment back there, but fortunately there seems to be spare computer equipment, I hope. Oh, they just both missed it. You know how much I hate that. They're shooting at the turret. Oh, he did that instead. Well, he's gone. And I don't mind him doing that to you, Max, because that's a minor hit compared to other things that could be done, and it didn't involve paralysis. So we're okay. Unfortunately, we do not have the ability to see this stranger over here in the mist. What we're going to do is come over here, activate this turret for you, and heal you, Max. Because we have your bud over here that can take care of the Triton. This still gives you cover against this guy. And we saw something. It says... It paused us for something. Oh, another turret. God, there's turrets all over the place, isn't there?
On the move.
So it's under Phoenix control here now. We want to get you healed with your med kit, since you don't have a close-up shot right at the moment, and you can move around at no action point cost. We'll do that. Get you healed. Little scratch to your leg, no problem, right? No problem. And then I'm thinking, giving the angle that we last knew this guy was at, we're going to pull you to that cover. That direction seems better. Michael, can you finish the guy off? If we have to, we'll step closer.
Gotta focus.
Yeah, it looks like that'll do the job. We'll get you. Can we get you to any? Nah, we'll just keep you back here. What I'm thinking of doing is this. I don't like the idea of having somebody. So this is what we'll do. We're going to jump over to activate this turret. Yeah, you have the will, Mika. And then maybe, if we're lucky, we'll be close enough to Warcry that dude down there with the pistol. And we'll get a sense of where he's at also. Oh, there's two things down in there. So that's an issue. That's a problem. That's a challenge. I think what we'll do... I don't like the idea of having one of our soldiers in our way for Overwatch, but it's the hand we're dealt. How far can we get? Can we get a sniper up on the roof? It'll be pistol Overwatch, but we'll try it. And what did we do? Find another... Yeah, we found another turret over there. So there's turrets abound, and there's another turret here. So their turrets are all over the place here. Let's continue our plan. Let's continue our movement. Oh, we got some more will. That was much needed. We'll just Overwatch with our pistol down where we know they could be.
I'll keep my eyes open.
Next time we'll have access to a slightly heavier weapon. This time I don't mind dashing you in this direction. And we can get you to that corner because I want a pistol Overwatch over here too.
On the double.
Up, turret, another turret. Their turrets abound. It's amazing with all these turrets that the New Jericho defensive system did not hold up for them, because that's a crazy amount of turrets all around this place. I mean, that's insane. Wow. Let's see, what else do we want to do? I was saying, excuse me, we wanted to pistol Overwatch with you. Not that we're going to see them in the mist, not that they can't shoot from out of the mist. There's no other way to get upstairs, and in hindsight we're blocking the staircase right now. But is there cover down here we can shoot from? Yeah, there's some cover for pistol Overwatch.
Let's roll.
And it gets us all up around the corner and at least on the way to seeing this door so we can activate the security system. And Joe Murata, won't it be nice when we get rid of your limitations and your paralysis? But for the moment, what I'm thinking is boom blasting into the mist. Maybe we'll be able to blow away some of the mist for clearer shots next time. So let's do the boom blast. Especially since we gained some will points back. Let's blast the boom blast, say right about there. And what do you know? We blew away some mist. We're going to try one more mist wipe shot. Oh, that was our only shot because we don't have enough. So that was a single boom blast. That's fine with me. We have a little more sight.
Channel open.
And what that means is Utakeda comes on board for it. Oh, and he has a weapon. We definitely want to try and take him out. We'll do the quick aim just to make sure. Because sometimes these Arthrons with the weapons are so skinny, there's a lot of ways to miss under the arm and whatnot. So we're going to quick aim just in case
Acquiring target.
we need a second shot. Although, with your weapon, it looks pretty damn good. Unfortunately, we cannot see exactly where the other guy went unless we go pixel hunting, and just about everybody else. Yeah, everybody else. So we'll just go revert to the normal pistol Overwatch that everybody else is doing. We'll narrow it up a little so we hopefully don't hit Max in front of us.
I'm on Overwatch.
And I think we're ready. Arthron over here with a shield. I like these turrets. Alright. Let's take a look here. And I think we can finish this guy off real simple. Max, in fact, we'll just see about you doing it. A little retribution for your injury. And we'll keep you reserved to move forward. Now we got this guy panicked. So we don't have to immediately worry about taking him out. Although, I can come over here and hopefully have a shot to get around his armor. Or, yeah, his shield. And we found something else. We got a mind fragger kind of waiting for us in hiding here. Let's get over here. Now all of a sudden I feel it's more important. Let's see what our shot is with our pistol. Let's try to. Nah, it's not going to do the damage. We're gonna bring out the heavy guns because we're a little isolated in our current position. Let's finish it off for sure. That means everybody else can be a little more liberal in how they move forward. And he's panicked, so it's not the end of the world. This turn, what we'll do is come forward here and just do a pistol shot and activate another turret.
Hostile spotted.
Change of plans. We'll come forward here and we'll take our good weapon again. We will quick aim. So this is kind of dastardly on the setup if it's like this all the time. They have the mind fraggers hanging out over here, so if we were foolish or had been foolish enough to do a mad dash to activate this thing, we would have been in mind fragger hell is where we would have been.
On it.
So let's get rid of the hell. Now we have heaven on earth, and we can finish off our last threat. Callum, we're going to count on you to do that. Although from this angle, we'll still take the shot. His shield is a bigger issue in this direction, but we're gonna give it a go. Because that's a pretty decent shot, if you ask me. There we go. Now, Joe Murata, you're back to having 3 action points. Woohoo! That means you can jet jump, my man. You can jet jump. We're going to bring you up to this roof.
Good idea.
Is there any other will in this building? No, no such luck. Michael Stick Dude Romanov. Why don't we... I really like the idea of getting ready to activate some more of these turrets. I have a feeling this mission isn't over yet. What did we find? Oh, another turret. Man, there's turrets all over the place. This is awesome. You, Takeda, let's get you far forward to help us out.
Repositioning, prioritizing speed.
Do we have anybody else left? Aha, Mika. We can just run you down here. And if we have another Warcry able to come out of us, we'll be ready. Nope, nobody around us. And we activated. I think we'll just hang out right here for the moment. Now, you, Takeda, there's nothing to aim at for pistol overwatch. You're done. Max, let's get you as far as we can for the most part with cover. And let's see what happens next. What we have to do is reboot that security system. We seem to have gotten to a nice plateau with the enemies, so let's go reboot that security system. And if possible at the same time, activate a few more turrets. Uh-oh! Guess what, my friends? 2, 3. 3 that we know of, because they had shields we could hear. There could be more. And we have our new enemy over here. How many hit points? The Acheron, 750. And that little nasty head, so I hear, is more than a little nasty. So we need to get ourselves moving. Or set up to shoot these guys. Do we have any shots through the building? We're gonna have, this guy's hiding or hidden well behind the building here. Is he not now? Is he not now? Now I have this. I could do a boom blast to start shredding some armor. That seems like, since we can't see him with anybody else, we spend the boom blast, even though we only get one shot out of it. And we start the armor stripping process on this big nasty guy over here. Okay, he's a little bit injured. And that's a good start for me. And that all-important head that I'm pretty aware does some nasty potential things to us. It's kind of like a siren. Take out the head. Even though he can still do stuff after that, we definitely want to take out the head.
I'm here.
What do we got here? Michael, stick dude Romanov. I'm all of a sudden feeling that I want every possible turret on our side right about now. We have no shots. Wait. Oh, we have no shots unless I come through this door. So maybe... Although I'm afraid, will he raise the dead? Will he call reinforcements? What could happen to us? I don't know.
Ready for action.
Let's see if you have a shot or an angle with your grenade. Yes, you potentially do. Alright, we're stripping armor. I feel good about that at least. Do we have an idea of how stripped it's going? His legs, his head has no armor. Not that the amount of armor was excessive at 10. But what armor he did have, it's going to allow us... corruptive attack. Corrupts attacker when suffering melee or bash attacks. When suffering. So we don't want to hit him. We don't want to do close-up attacks to this guy, or we become corrupted via contact. Dynamic resistance. 50% temporary resistance to any type of damage or negative status effects suffered in combat other than shred, projectile, and melee. So our shots against him, he gets some kind of resistance is the way that makes it sound. He's immune to mind control. He has a pepper cloud. And if we're in the pepper cloud, I guess it reduces accuracy by 50% of all organic enemies within 5 tiles for 1 turn. No, we don't need him to shoot out that either. He can call reinforcements. He can do corruptive spray, so if we get hit by that, we're corrupted. And he can leap 10 tiles. So this guy is not your garden variety enemy. He can do some stuff. He can do some stuff, and I'm glad we're starting to hurt him. So with that in mind, we want to start getting ourselves ready to do things.
What's our move?
Receiving loud and clear.
I almost feel like I want some more of us, but we can't see over the building. But I do like the idea of having some snipers up high. We're going to start moving you over so we can overwatch, because we did hear other enemies back here. So we also got to be aware of them in addition to the big guy. So let's bring you down here, Nathral.
On my way.
Oh, we got some more will. Didn't even know it was there. That's always a nice surprise.
Here.
Joe Murata, can we jump you down from here? Because I got to have somebody that can activate this computer and reboot the security system, or we'll never end up securing the area, I would imagine. But at the same time, I do like the idea of your boom blast up here, but you're only going to get 1 shot at a time anyway.
Let's
So
go.
it's not the end of the world. Let's get that system rebooted. Callum. Yeah, I think we're going to run you up close. We're going to do a couple dashes because you have the will. So we can get every turret possible activated. And I'm kind of thinking I dash you here and we overwatch to the side. And next turn you'll be available to open that door should we need it. And you're beyond a 10 tile leap. We're going to take all these assumptions. We're going to make all these assumptions. And we've spotted some enemies. What have we got? Okay, an Arthron, and we got a few. Oh, and I didn't dash you, so you won't be able... Oh, you would be able to overwatch from there in really shitty cover. Do any of these guys have weapons, per se? No, it looks like at least the two we can see are up close, so we will take the chance. Michael, keep you in the open. And it's telling me that Overwatch-wise we can't, so we move just a step too far. So therefore, I will tuck you into the corner. Wow, a lot of Arthrons down here, huh? Well, one of them does have a weapon, so yeah, let's get you in the corner. But
Yes.
we have some non-Overwatch shots. Let's do our quick aim here with you, Nathral. And who do we have some good shots against? We have agile legs we can take out. We don't see the guy with the gun, but this guy with a claw is very mobile. Let's see if we can take away his mobility.
Target down.
Or his life will serve the same purpose. We can come over here to activate. Again, I think we'll step you back for a quick aim. Well, let's just see, because we can see from here.
Identifying target.
Yeah, it's not an amazing shot per se. Let's do it as a quick aim from here. And then we can back you into cover. It's at least good enough to attempt this shot, I think. Although, let's let him move back up. Can we get him to stand up like he was before? Yeah, that's about as close as we're going to get. And that miss is about as good as a miss as we're able to take. Overwatch. Callum.
Right there.
We're going to quick aim you. Do you have a better angle? Maybe?
Target down.
Wow, we took him out. That's a big one. Now these two guys, the reason that's a big one, these two guys don't have the same mobility. So the two most mobile guys that could have potentially gotten that position to take us on are dealt with. We're going to bring you up here, Max.
Moving fast.
Activate yet another turret. And
Moving out.
start getting in position. And you, Takeda, that leaves you. So I guess we'll do you as an Overwatcher. Or do I just run to reposition you to get you also on the roof? And we'll just pistol Overwatch. Alright. And Mika, I think we'll keep you right there. Oh! Somebody snuck up on us, but good. Where was that guy coming from? He's agile. We didn't even catch sight of him, did we? But he wasn't able to do anything to us, fortunately. I don't know what he just did, but he used will. How many times can he jump in one turn? We have our first corruption, Max. You are the first one corrupted on the team by this new enemy. But I think that new enemy just made himself very, very hittable. now the turrets go to work for us. Apparently it's going against legs. Oh, the turrets took it out for us! Why couldn't that have happened before the corruption? I'm quite satisfied that we activated all those turrets all of a sudden. This guy does not have a whole heck of a lot of hit points. Are we able to jump down in enough range to take a shot? It says potentially we can. Now it kind of seems like he blew away some railing that could be an issue for us. So let's just move right here to take this shot.
Be right there.
And I think hopefully that's enough. Enough bullets can hit to take him out. He's kind of squishy. And there we go. Serves you right, sneaking up behind us. I tell you. Feeling a little more confident with that big guy out now. And we got a bunch of little guys over here, and then an unknown entity in the interior. So you know what? I don't have to worry about the Acheron. Acheron. I say it wrong. I don't think there's an R at the beginning there. Acheron. There we go. Let's activate or reboot the computer system, please. And let's see what kind of sniping we have available to us. We have two guys with some mega amazing armor. But we can easily, with our speedy guys, do some damage there.
Running.
No, misclick. I didn't want to run you in any way, shape, or form in that direction, Max. So now we're just going to hide you. You and your new purple look of corruption. And let's not make any more mistakes. We can get around. We can potentially get around any shields by coming here with you, Nathral, for at least a single shot. It's quick aim. Let's come over here and get into the softest part of these big guys, and that's their legs. Okay, we can also hit the arms that hold the shields, and that really makes him hittable. You, Takeda. We're quick aiming twice with you.
Targeting.
Because we can get around this guy's shield. Let's go for the meaty part of the guy. We might get lucky and hit another arm. Nice. No, we hit the leg, just as we were trying to. Let's quick aim. Once again, we're going to try and see if we can get rid of that shield. But actually, if we hit, we kill. And let's try another sniper over here. He doesn't have a shield now. Shane Vanson. Oh, you don't see. I'm feeling like we can step you out. Now we need one more, and you can't quite see him from there either. So let's bring you here. Well, let's bring you all the way across.
Moving out. Enemy kill.
We seem to just have this unknown guy in the interior at the moment. Let's go see who this unknown guy is. We have the will to run in and run out if we feel overmatched.
Enemy contact.
Oh, now that little sneaky guy down there is an issue. So we can fire at the little mine fragger, I hope. Yes, we'll take care of this. That's sneaky. That would have been evil. And we're going to dash away, dash away. Now, is there windows he can jump out of, potentially? So we'll dash away a little farther. keep you tucked away. Now we can do a bunch of pistol overwatch against this guy moving against
Got you
us.
covered.
Max, we'll just keep you there. And let's get a couple other pistols
I'm here.
overwatching. Since he is a Triton. We're standing in the open. I'm not happy necessarily about these circumstances.
I'll keep my eyes
And
open.
then you, Takeda, you should have a pistol also. There's another one back in the corner. They're just hiding out back in that corner. There's a lot more reinforcements than we first suspected, isn't there? Uh-oh. So much for jumping out of that window. He went after the turret. That was nice. Now the turret can shoot you back. Alright, so those turrets did a world of damage, and thank goodness we had them because there's a lot more enemies than we first realized that were out here. I think what we're going to do is finish this guy off with a grenade. Okay, so we won't finish him off with a grenade. We destroyed his launcher arm, though. What's he remained with? Yeah, he can still hit us and hurt us. Can we maybe move back, or is there cover down below we can take? Yes, there's definitely cover downstairs we can take, and we are gonna take it. Now we got to deal with the dudes over here. This guy's gonna bleed out. He's a bleeder, so we don't have to waste energy on him. Joe Murata, it's time to get you back in the fight. You activated the computer just fine for us. Wait for next turn. So Callum, you got hit by this nasty guy. Shall we have you return the favor? You got quick aim to do it twice. If we fix your weapon. Ooh, it seems like we saw him stand up. No, we just saw him duck down. Let's wait for him to stand up. There's ducking. There's the stand-up shot we wanted. He's a stand-up guy. Thank you. We'll try to duplicate that shot.
Why can't I hit anything?
Ah, we hit his weapon, I think. Yep. Oh well. That's 2 hits, though, in my book.
All set.
Who do you have sight of? The guy we don't need to hit. We'll bring you here. Quick aim. Now he's gone. So he's the last difficult one of the bunch. We do have a way to deal with him. I did say he's bleeding out. Yes, I did. We definitely can run you in there. Michael Romanov, you have the dash.
Never give up.
You have the shotgun.
Trying to aim.
He has the weak body part. And he's down. Let's then get you over into cover. Because we don't know where another enemy could approach us from. Now we got this guy way in the back who's a threat. And that may, if we're lucky, he's the last one. So why don't we'll just leave you there, Shane. Let's see if we can get you to cover Nathral. In fact, now that guy starts running out in this direction. We'll just keep you behind the vehicle. You, Takeda, you only see that guy. Can we get you in a position? No, we can't climb up here. Just because you're at a good elevation, we're gonna overwatch you. Okay, you can't quite shoot as far back as I would have liked, so we're gonna move you closer.
Repositioning, prioritizing speed.
And Max, I'm also going to move you closer. You may have become corrupted, but you're not unable to fight for us. So let's get you near the front to help take out this guy. Oh, there's still more coming in over there. Of course, he stood right next to a turret. And that turret distracted him, but it's still standing. Uh-oh, another mindfragger. That's a bad news. I hope the turrets don't shoot at you now as a target being mind controlled. Let's hope not. So far, so good. Okay, keep shooting at that guy. Oh, I'm glad that one shot last. So, we need to do something here, because I'm actually not aware of any further enemies on the map. We need to take care. And we can't run you up to bash. We can run a sniper up for a pistol shot, though.
On it.
Hold still.
Hostile down.
Is that it? Alright, so we completed the level. Max, you got the first run up to level 7. So a little reward for becoming corrupted, I guess. Welcome to the new DLC. So there we go. Everybody got some nice experience on this one. Very happy with how everybody performed. And before we move on, those mindfraggers at the end are nasty. We got lucky killing one inside the building, trying to look at who a different enemy was and identify. But if I started thinking, if you get mind control at the end and those turrets are shooting willy-nilly at the enemy, are you considered the enemy while you're mind controlled? I think yes. So that makes the mindfraggers more dangerous than they normally are for that reason alone, because those turrets, if they're shooting at us, they're deadly.
Phoenix Point. This is Research Team 1. Area secure. No hostiles in sight. We're heading into the facility this creature came from. Stand by for direct feed. No idea who owns this place, but they have some serious tech. We're seeing a lot of bodies. Not all of them human. Whatever broke out from here. Looks like gen research. Whatever they were trying to make didn't like being kept in here. Moving into further. I'm seeing more tech here. It looks like... by the Maker. Phoenix Point, we found something you might want to see. Get a lab ready. We're bringing some tech back to base.
All right, gene ethics. We have successfully secured the lab and killed the abomination. While details concerning its nature remain unknown, cutting-edge genetic equipment has been found in the lab. All functioning equipment has been sent to Phoenix Point. While the lab will be purged, there is fear that a few Pandoran specimens have managed to escape along with the infection. Well, Max, hope it doesn't cloud your hearing, Mr. Grapevine, but Max knows all about that infection. We got some new research available. That was an expensive mission, but we could afford it. And we have one corrupted. That would be you, Max. Fortunately, only having you corrupted makes it easy to keep track for the time being. We'll see how that corruption spreads and takes effect that way. In payback for being the first corrupted, you get rapid clearance, my friend. And we're going to take it. And there we go. Fortunately, your willpower is high to begin with, so any corruption that'll start working about it is 1 point of corruption. We're going to have to start seeing how that plays against our will. Right now, didn't seem like it, at least the will you had on this episode didn't seem to be affected, so maybe it's going to take more corruption to affect your will in more dramatic ways. I guess we'll find out as we continue playing this DLC. Research available, the Acheron vivisection. Oh no, we don't have that because we can start capturing these things now to get these vivisections done. Reverse engineerings we don't want, but we have the Acheron autopsy is available. It gives us some mutagens, so I think that's important to get done. We also have mutoid genetics. Looks like it may give us 500 mutagens there also. That's a long bit of research. How long was this other one? Not too bad. So I'm thinking let's move the Acheron one up. And what do we have? Advanced bionic, infiltrator. I'm going to move the no, because that's still 2 days to go on that one. We're going to keep it in this order. Somehow, since it's a new DLC, I don't want to dilly-dally on this autopsy. I want to get it done and move forward that way. Now, as far as back on the Geoscape, what we're going to do is fly back to the base. We will shift up, and we're going to head out and do another tough one the next episode. Let's just get back, make sure nothing else has happened in the meantime as we fly back. Well, where's this other ship? There it is. Let's hope by having you in there, it's not like the plague, and you don't spread the corruption to everybody else here, Max. We'll all be looking at you. We're all going to be looking at you while we kind of lean back a little bit right now. Ooh, he's got the corruption. Okay, we are back at the base, and rather than re-equip and do everything now, I'll figure out who I want to take out next for the gift, and we'll do the same thing as last time. So I hope you enjoyed the mission. I had fun playing it. It was kind of cool. And that new enemy, boy, 3 jumps in 1 turn. That's wicked. That's wicked bad, and he has some other abilities we didn't get to experience also, thank goodness. So thumbs up if you enjoyed it. This is ZigZagZog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time for the gift.